taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah.
Well, here we are, folks. It's been over maybe 2 months now since the last time I did this. But to all my brony fans and anime fans alike, greetings to you all. It is I, the Ninja Reviewer here. Time to bring you, finally, after a while of a hiatus, we are finally back with My Little Pony Season 7, Episode 14 review. Wow, dude. Holy Jesus. This episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Oh man. Alright. That we should call this episode instead of like calling it Fame and Misfortune, how about we just the dark side of the fandom? Because that's what this shit is. God, like this should just be called like or just Attack of the Fandoms or something. Because seriously, this episode, no meta, it wasn't even funny. Like, oh, but well, actually, yeah, it was funny, but wow. You know, watching it and a couple of clips here and there, and then it's like from the best moments that just had me on the fucking ground, like dying, like ah. Oh my god! All right, so when it comes to this episode overall, basically what this episode's about is that Twilight was looking through her old bookshelf, and she finds the friendship book, or the friendship lesson book that she used to have her friends write, like way back in the day. She used to, you know, have them write in that book way back then. And the book has become really disoriented, like really, really old. And we can tell that, like, it has not been used since, so I'm gonna guess it's like season 5, maybe? I'm gonna guess. Maybe season 5? Maybe season 5. I'm not so sure. Don't quote me on that. I think it was season 5. I think the last time they wrote about this? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think it was season 5. I don't think. I know season 4 they used it, but season 5, I'm not so sure if they used it mainly in season 5. I'm trying to. I think they did. I think they did use it in season 5. Just correct me if I'm wrong on this. I think they did. So it's been like maybe about 2 seasons since we have not had any of the friendship lessons written in a book in a very long time. So we can see that the book has become completely disoriented, and it's kind of funny how there's like some kind of apple strudel or some kind of food thing, an Apple Jacks thing, and it's like completely ruined. It's like they had to so Twilight's like thinking, okay, you know what? How about I revamp it? Because not really Twilight, but Starlight has a spell that can make multiple copies of stuff because, well, technically, when she was on that evil side, she was able to actually make copies of a certain scroll, which a time scroll, of course, which was obvious from way back in the season 5 finale. So with that in mind, she was like, yeah, because I did that. So she had the copy spell where she made copies, or just the multiple books for each of the ponies, for the ones that are, you know, from their lessons, like, you know, with Rainbow Dash or Pinkie, like they have their own books. And Twilight's thinking, and making them the characters of who they are today. What if we actually sell these for as well? But that kind of backfires, and Twilight, that was kind of a bad move for you to do, because obviously we all know remember, the title alone, Fame and Misfortune, is there for a reason, because while you make it Fame, there's some plenty of misfortunes along the way. We actually do see that, of course, the usual autographs, whatever. But then technically we find out a certain lesson better than the other one. Like, oh, Rainbow Dash is so cool, like we really like her, but Twilight's lessons are boring, we don't like her lessons. And everyone just thinks Pinkie Pie is just all around funny for no reason. She's just hold on. But in reality, they should actually realize that Pinkie Pie, while she is funny, she has to make it that point where she is funny. Oh, so like every sentence she'll be like, ha, like, you know, like, oh, you know, there can be a serious situation, and, you know, she'll be there to actually report it, but it's not meant to be funny, it's meant to be taken seriously. So I just, yeah, and it's like, oh, you know me for years. It's just like, that shit was pretty funny. And then, of course, poor Fluttershy being cornered, but she's like, oh, why does she have to be so shy? She needs to be more aggressive. And she's like, well, yeah, see, now, here's the thing. You know, this whole episode, in a nutshell, is just like if the fandom read through script by script all the episodes of all the flaws that these characters had. It's like, holy shit, they're so self-aware. It's like, oh my god, they're like so self-aware of all these flaws that these characters have. And now watching this as an audience, you're like, wow, I mean, this is definitely what the fandom is in a nutshell, pretty much. Pointing out all the flaws to each of these characters. But, you know, just like the lesson at the very end of the episode that we find out. Oh, yeah. Oh. There were some really, before I get to the very end of the, some really cool scenes I really did enjoy. Some really funny scenes. One was where this one dude, or this other couple, whatever, was criticizing on Rarity's, like, flaws in certain lessons. She was, of course, going through that mental breakdown, crying and stuff like that. I really thought she was going to bring out the drama couch. It's like, damn it, Rarity, bring out your drama couch. That's what I love about you. But what happens is instead is that she goes in back into her own house, into her sewing dressing room, with the lights off, and she actually is stress sewing in the face. No, with the fucking tears of black. And it's like, Jesus, Rarity, what the hell is that? Oh my god.
Is that nightmare? Is that true nightmare?
A true nightmare, indeed. So, anyways, we have that funny thing. Like, oh yeah, and of course the meme faces are always a thing too. Of course we have like a whole bunch of meme faces. Like DWK makes jokes about that. You know, meme faces, of course, because we always need meme faces. So, yeah, so we have that going around. So all those scenes in that episode are actually really funny, but then I really feel bad because Twilight, all she wanted to do really was to spread her messages from every single person. All the people that, you know, that were all the books that were about them, they wanted to spread it all around so everyone can embrace on what they've been through as characters. Because, you know, even though people recognize these characters, recognize these ponies, they don't really get the actual good attention that they really should. Because, you know, they, I don't know, saved the fucking world for so many times now. So, you know, yeah, that kind of does make sense for them to recognize them more. But anyways, so when it comes to that though, and then finally we have the main oh yeah, by the yeah, so that was also a pretty funny scene too. But the one scene though, the one scene that had me dying, was the old lady. I forget her name. I don't think she has a name. But she was like, Twilight was better before she had wings. I'm like, what? Oh god, that was awesome. Larson, you fucker. Yeah, by the way, I know Larson didn't really write the episode. Well, it was his idea, but someone else wrote the episode. It's like, damn it, Larson. You just had to fucking sneak that shit in there. Because the fandom, and it's so goddamn true, because the fandom was exactly like that when the season 3 finale came out. It's like, oh my god. So much has changed over the years, though, but holy fucking shit. Oh, man. So, it's like, yeah, like that part alone just like had me dying, man. Oh my god. Oh boy, like that moment, man. This is like, where did we go wrong? Oh my god. Oi, and then finally, there's this one scene that was really cool that I really liked. I'll get to the song in a bit, but there's this one scene I really did enjoy though, where it kind of looked like, I swear to God, Twilight was hockeying the fuck up, like on some One Piece shit. Like she has Conqueror's hockey, like where she says like, everyone listen to me, like, dude, I swear to God, dude, I'm not going crazy. Even the fucking sound effects sounded like hockey. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, what is this, One Piece up in this bitch? Like, okay, are we in One Piece now? Like, okay, so first Fluttershy, I guess you could say, has a stare, and Pinkie Pie has her pinky sense. Twilight has like the equestrian voice that sounded like hockey, like, you know, except that of course every pony is not passing the fuck out, even though with that power of voice, holy shit, I'm surprised they all have not fainted out of existence. But then of course we get the song, and I really love the song. The song was another great song I enjoyed. I mean, it's better than the first song that we definitely had in the season, much better compared to that song. Oh, leaps and bounds way better than that song. This was spot on. And what's great about the song is that they actually do point out their flaws along the way while they're singing, and how much characters they develop, character development they've gotten over the years. So that's really important too. So it's not really taken away from the plot because they're trying to explain it even in the song. But, you know, that's fine. You know, that's the whole point. Even though that doesn't really work, those two little fillies, which I forgot to mention at the beginning, while they were having the little friendship problems of their own, like, you know, arguing and stuff. Apparently, they were the ones that read Twilight's book after Twilight multiple times has helped them with their friendship problems. They were the ones to be inspired to actually make their friendship stronger thanks to Twilight. So that little moment was pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. So that was a very sweet moment from those two little fillies. And overall, that's pretty much it for this episode. I mean, again, overall, what I think of this episode overall, did I really enjoy this episode? Did I hate this episode? I loved it. I absolutely loved this episode. I mean, I could have given it a bit points down for it, but nah, fuck it. Fuck it. I really have no flaws with this episode. Even though it's supposed to be a flawless episode, but what I like about it is how it's so self-aware. From all these times these ponies did this. And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. That did happen. And it's like, you know, okay, but we did improve on that, so yeah. So, wow, I mean, holy shit. So, as a flaw, as their, you know, I know it's weird, me not calling it flawless, I can't really find that much of a flaw. I mean, the pacing was fine, I mind the pacing was fine, animation was pretty damn good as usual. Really, I have nothing bad to say about this episode. I mean, there was nothing annoying, nothing really annoying me, everything was just funny. It was fine. You know what? Fuck it. And also, yo, definitely, yo plus, definitely loved this fucking episode, and this was an awesome way to start off the second part of season 7. Wow. Really looking forward to next episode too, because you know the preview that I saw, it kind of looks like that Thorax is gonna fight Amber. Can you imagine how that shit's gonna go down? We have a changeling versus a dragon. That kind of sounds actually exciting. Judging from the preview, it kind of looks like Thorax is gonna be fighting Amber, so we're getting Thorax versus Amber up in this bitch. I mean, okay. I mean, I don't know if this is like Spike's imagination, which maybe it is. But, you know, Thorax is kind of a nice person, though. I don't really see him doing anything that harmful. Unless maybe, like, dragons and fucking changelings just don't get along or something. They have to, like, find some kind of agreement. Which, that is pretty interesting. I mean, hopefully there ain't going to be no wars happening between the two races. Because, oh, man, I want to see how that conflict's going to go down. But anyways, that's it. 5 out of 5 episode, quality episode, really loved it. Definitely another, man, it's gonna be so hard to choose, man, which one that I really enjoy the most for the season. Fuck, I don't know, man, because there's so many. Man, I'm telling you, man, this steps on fucking season 5. It might step on season 5, maybe. Season 5 still ranks up for my favorite season out of the series, but we'll see. I mean, 12 episodes are a little shorter because I know the last part is 2 parts. So yeah. Alright, so there we go. That's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 7, Episode 14. I will see you guys next week for Episode 15, which is, I forget the name of the title. But yeah, I pretty much know what the episode's about, though. Yeah, so anyways, that's pretty much it. So yeah, don't forget to rate, comment, and to join the squad, the boys, the bell. Don't get notified about my videos. Follow me on my social media links, including my Twitter as well, to get updated on my videos. Also, don't forget to follow my gamer tags for all you gamers out there. So peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. Anime manga fans, keep supporting much video what you watch. And bronies, brohood, brony on. I will see you guys next week once again. We're back. Bronies unite. We are back once again for more Season 7 greatness. Let's keep this hype train going, man, because it's going so well so far, man. So we're looking forward to it. With some a little tiny along the way, but that's none to pass grass by. Yeah. Bye-bye.